All right, so it's not quite 9:30 a.m. Today is October the 10th, 2018. I'm downtown Cincinnati, Fountain Square area, learning my way around these parts. Let me see, 9:18. Got me some coffees, man, and I'm just so appreciative of thanks to my sister, one of my amazing god sisters, Miss Shamina Hawthorne. Appreciate you. You definitely got me together. Didn't want me out in these fields like this. I usually have yeah, but we gonna get into that later. That actually was a blessing on so many levels, because it kind of, certain things kind of let you know where you are, where you headed, especially when you know where you coming from. One of the things I was thinking about earlier today is, excuse me, of course I'm looking forward to the moment where I'm not so much in this groundwork. Oh, my book bag too, y'all. Look at that. Yes, I am ready. You hear me? So I'll elaborate more as these days go along. But one of the things I wanted to touch bases on was and I need my hair done. But in the meantime, we gotta rock with what we rocking with. But seeds are planted in the ground. Because of course I'm thinking like, woo, I gotta put this groundwork in. I'm a field beast. I gotta do this, I gotta do that. And I say those things not just to be making cute statements, but for what I vision for myself, and not just myself, but my family and those that are closest to me and attached to me. There's so much that needs to be conquered and accomplished and achieved. And it's not just about material things. It's not a surface situation. It's deeper, it's bigger than that. I want to create a longevity with wealth, a longevity with health, longevity with my family's relationship with self first, and that helps you be able to bridge the gap and communicate to build healthy relationships around you. Because when you learn certain things about yourself, you learn what you can deal with, you learn what you can't, you learn what makes you tick, you learn what makes you go boom, you learn what helps you be in a happy space, and you learn what kind of puts you on the edge and has you respond in a way that's not so tasteful to where you see yourself going and who you see yourself being. So those are the things that you learn to pay attention to as you learn yourself, and then that's how you're able to connect with people. At least that's from what I understand. That's a portion of it. To have healthy relationships, and then also your got longevity spiritually. You know, God is not a wishy-washy thing. This journey is not a tap in, tap out situation. Once you get going, you stay committed and you see it through. That's because it's bigger than us. It's not just about us. We enjoy the pleasantries of moving forward and allowing things to be able to take place in our lives through us. But it's bigger than us. It's about 2, 3, and 4 generations down. That's not anything new to me. That's something I've been pushing and fighting for. It's going to be interesting as I step back out into these fields the way that I'm getting ready to. It's been a couple of years. It's been a little while since I'm getting ready to go as extensive, but I'm doing it for a reason. I decided to take a risk. I decided to make another sacrifice. I decided that I'm not tired. I decided that I can go ahead and push for more. I decided that I will continue to accept the challenges that are ahead of me so that I can conquer them and make sure that my grandchildren even and their children are at a solid place spiritually, mentally, physically, and financially. Doing everything I can to the best of my ability to help my bloodline and those that are connected to me, and those that are able to be inspired by me, and those that I'm able to be inspired by along the way. It's so much more than just some of the things we just kind of gravitate to. Nothing wrong with wanting things, nothing wrong with building things, and I am one who first and foremost loves the luxuriousness of plenty of things. But longevity, and that's taking me back. How are your grounds? What are you rooting your seeds in? And that's a scripture verse, and we'll pull that up because that's, shallow grounds on top of a rock, fertile soils. I want to root in fertile soil. So that also takes me back to what I was saying too. It's not that I want to keep digging through the dirt. And this is what I'm saying. I can tell that I'm getting better. I can tell that I'm advancing because where I am now. And it's symbolic. Certain things are symbolic for me according to the journey. And I'll elaborate on that more as I continue to go and grow along the way. But I'm in the seed planting and watering phase. And I have to push through so I can continue to get to the point to where the harvest comes up, where the blossom is able to be enjoyed. Or I could not. It's not that difficult. I'm skilled and talented in various areas, from cosmetology to even cleaning. I'm humble enough to do what's necessary and what I need to do to bring in what I need to be able to sustain myself. But what do you do when you desire more? Much is given, much is required. The greater the sacrifice, the greater the promise. Little is much when God is in it. Faith without works is dead. You can believe in something all day long, but if you don't put actions to it, if you don't do what's necessary to position yourself to be able to receive it, even if you don't have a mindset to deal with it when you do receive it, it's still going to just diminish away. But I'm going to go ahead and cut this one short right now. We got 5 minutes that I've been recording, and this is simply Shawonna. She's Out the Box 2018. Not so simple, but oh so amazing.